Hey guys, this is Eddie with Blue Line Pressure Washing. Today's video is going to be about downstreaming. We got a question about it on one of our other videos, and we wanted to do this video anyway, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Downstreaming is nothing more than injecting your soap solution, your SH, your surfactant, or whatever it is, Cleansol BC, any chemical that you want to spray with your high pressure hose, but you're going to do it downstream of the pump. And what I mean by that is we have the 6.8 gallon a minute set up on the truck. So we've got our pressure wash pumps down here on the back of the engine. It comes up and connects to the unloader. Unloader then runs a whip hose from there to the hose reel. So anywhere in this whip hose right here, really anywhere past the pump, is going to be downstreaming. Now the unloader, they want the chemical to be injected at least 2 feet away from the unloader. Now that doesn't mean 2 feet of space, it means 2 feet of water flow. So you've got your downstream your whip hose here connected to the hose reel. Well, this one's connected to my downstream injector. I have the exact same one, like this one right here, hooked right here. Of course, you're gonna have to put your quick connects on each end depending on how your setup is as to what quick connects you need on each end. And then also be very careful. You see right here, there's an arrow. That's the direction of flow. So if I were to put this on this hose reel right now, I would want the arrow to point towards this swivel on the hose reel so that the flow will come up through here into the hose. That is very important. If you put this on backwards, it will not draw soap. So ours has the quick connects here, goes into the hose reel. We have the remote box in here to be able to turn this on and off without walking back and forth to the truck. The simplest method of downstreaming for the beginner, if you've got a 5 gallon bucket and you've got one of these guys and a pressure washer, you can get started. You're just essentially going to put your quick connects on here, plug it into your hose. You can plug this directly into your pump as long as it's past the pump, as long as it's going out. Not coming in and then going out. It has to be only going out. So you can put this on your pump, you can put this on your hose reel. Generally, they'll use about 200 feet of hose. They can still draw soap. There are some out there that will draw soap through 300 and 400 feet of hose. But these small general pump ones, they typically about 200 feet of hose. And then the other thing to note is you want to make sure you get one for the right size of your equipment. This one that I have is a 2.3 orifice, which is for a 5 to 8 gallon a minute pump. So you would put this on your pump, your 5 gallon bucket, 1/4 inch hose would come from here and go into your 5 gallon bucket or whatever it is that you're downstreaming. And then you would need your soap tip, so black tip, a soap shooter tip or pink tip, Davis shooter, whatever shooter tip you want to use. The adjustable soap nozzles, you can use those as well, and they will all draw soap through this. Now if you put your white tip on, your green tip, or any high pressure nozzle on the end of your gun, it will not draw soap through this. You'll still have some soap that's in your line that'll come out of those nozzles, but once that soap that's in your line comes through, then it'll go back to straight water. The purpose of that is these work basically by creating vacuum. So a high flow of water will create suction on this nipple, which will then in turn draw your chemical in through this hose. But if you're doing higher pressure, less flow, the vacuum will not work. It will stop suction and you will no longer pull soap through this line. So that's generally what it is. It's the essentials of how it works. If you have questions, let us know. We'll be glad to answer them for you. And if you want a setup pre-built for you for downstreaming, let us know. We can do that as well. Hope you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.